It's 8:33. Class is late today, but it's Bangalore. Awesome. How is everyone doing? How many people do we have, Aditya? Do one count.
We have more than.
Is my sister here? My sister is supposed to. Oh, she's coming. Okay. Guys, can we mess with my sister when she comes? What will we do?
What are we thinking? What kind of hazing?
It won't work with her, that's the problem. She'll get you back immediately. So it has to be good. Maybe the only thing is we can ignore her. That would be the only thing that would work with her personality type.
You in general ignore or
Yeah, like just when she comes, we won't acknowledge, we just keep talking.
How would we hype her up so much like she's an A-list celebrity coming?
It won't work. She'll
Everyone
get
losing
you.
their mind.
She'll make you cry.
I take that back.
We'll try and ignore her. Let's see what happens. Okay? No one acknowledge, please. Okay. Where's Rahul? Rahul is
You
here?
too, by the way.
I want to sit there. Bro, you come here. You're young, you can stand. Okay. But stand there or something. I need the board. Okay. Cool. Come in, close the door. Let's start. It's 8:33. Class is late today, but it's Bangalore, so it's okay. Actually, this is the earliest we've started a night school. So good. Close the curtain. Hi everyone, I'm Azaan, I'm the founder of the Hub. I'm very confused this year about what I want to do with my life. I've done so many different things over the last 9 years since I've started to build stuff. And I don't know, I think everything is just changing so fast right now. So me personally, I'm taking some time to pause. And this is the 4th night school that we've done. Each one is like, we've tried to structure it, we've tried to keep it unstructured, keep it open. At this point, we just kind of go with the flow. So there are no rules. We are learning, we're sharing. If you guys have something you want us to pull up, we can. If you want to go deep into personal brand of any one person over here, we can do that as well. For me personally, why I wanted to do this session is because I'm curious. Our team is super curious and we usually do stuff like this on almost an everyday basis. So we thought it would be interesting to do it with new people so that we get exposure to and then you guys get to connect with each other. I would be just super curious to know why everybody is here today. Like very honest answer before we even get to names and all of that stuff. Like this is
I feel that I am here because I am just at the start of building up my own personal brand and aspire to be someone like I have a mentor or like I have someone who I have been like looking on and he started with a personal brand. So I'm just here like to learn from everybody and also understand like how the third person perspective matters a lot. So I want the real truth here.
Awesome. Anyone else?
I'm here because of this guy.
Yeah.
Same.
Everyone
Everyone
he
who's
had visited the last night school, I think.
Yeah.
So he created a lot of.
So I'll ask for a share at the end of the.
Yeah, he got you a good chunk of revenue for
Because them and these three
Yeah.
also. So at the end
For
of
a
the
second, I thought it was a pyramid scheme.
How do you know it's not?
See,
You-
I'm yet to know.
This is your second night school.
Yes.
Why did you come back? What was interesting that made you come back for another one?
So the previous one, should I take the mic? Yeah. So the previous one was where we discussed about, find your whys, why were you building, stuff like that. So mainly why I wanted to come back was because every night school, what I've seen from night school one was they were covering a lot of, targets and a lot of topics that we wanted to know a lot about, especially from people that are building. So since in the previous night school itself, I've talked about, starting my own secondary marketplace for ticket reselling. So for people who don't know, that's what I'm trying to do. Yeah.
You're doing a content plug, just say it. It's fine.
So, please. So I thought when I need to, at the end of the day, you need to start personal brand. Even if you're running or not, if you're running an agency or not. So I thought, why not? And getting to meet a lot of new people will also help. And if you can help me, please, go for it. Help me out. And also follow the Hub, okay? Hub will come across and, it's a very energetic place.
Okay, if you sell it like that, no one's going to follow. Just plug it very subtly,
All the
bro.
viewers should know there was a barter over here.
Okay, awesome. Anyone else? Anyone has an interesting reason why they're here or a random reason why they're here?
My friend booked a place for this class and she didn't come, so I replaced.
Thank you so much.
Myself today.
Very good. What do you do?
I am a founder. We build composting machineries.
Composting machineries.
Yeah, it's mostly B2B right now. I want to start new products where it's B2C. So I think personal branding is very important. So yeah, we'll start
Nice.
building.
Never let a ticket go to waste. Someone else? Yeah?
So one of the main reasons is you, Azaan. I met you a few days ago in under 25 at St. Clair College, and you told one thing, like you used to be an introvert and you were curious to get to know everything, and I told you I resonate with you. And I thought like I have to find my way something. I know even you are confused also, but I feel but I feel like I can meet a lot of people over here, network a lot. Plus I'm a marketing person over here. So personal branding is a very important thing for the marketing people out here in the market actually. So that's what I want to learn and network with around the
Nice, awesome. I'm happy to meet you second time in the week. I was telling him I'm actually antisocial, and it's weird for me to do all of this. And I met him when I was trying to give a talk, the largest talk I've ever given in front of 1,000 people.
Oh, nice.
One question though, why weren't you at Christ?
Why wasn't I at Christ?
Yeah.
Meaning?
He was all three campus man hit, bro.
No, at the E-Summit.
Which one?
The one...
The one which I didn't go for, Aditya?
Yeah, 11th. Feb.
No, that was one I ditched it, sorry. I've done, I think, in the last 3 months. Aditya's here?
Yeah.
How many have we done in the last 3 months?
15, like
15?
talks.
Yeah, I've gone to, when I do something, I just go too much into it. I don't know if it's good or bad. But yeah, Aditya helps me stay balanced a little bit. Huh? Trying. Today we had a little bit of a beef, so it's fine. But it's fine, right, Aditya?
It's a part of the build.
It's a part of the build. Okay, awesome. Anyone else?
Yeah, I can go. So Azaan, we first met in 2017. Yeah, I've seen the way Hub's grown. Yeah, it's been 8 years for me working in Bangalore, figuring out the ecosystem, and I've also seen the way Azaan has diversified, grown the brand, and it's an inspiration, right? Like I see the energy of the entire team coming out strong. About me, I track energy markets. I'm an economist. So yeah, eventually I want to do something of my own. I'm co-building a brand with my partner. She's from Guwahati. So we're trying to do something in the beauty space. Figuring my way out. Yeah. So looking forward to learning from all of you guys.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Excited that you're here. For me, it's super interesting because I don't know what's going to happen with night school as an IP. I just called Venu one day and I was like, Venu, Venu's my mentor, by the way, just everybody. He's the most insane
just
person.
here to watch, okay?
He's the most insane person I know who knows more about marketing, AI, runs one of the biggest agencies. He's a crazy person. And that's his son, by the way. Okay?
I accidentally came for the first day and I fell in love with the energy and the vibe. I don't get this opportunity anywhere. Oldies like us don't get opportunities. So it's a good place to see what you guys are thinking, how truly you are. I suck at personal branding. I teach personal branding, but I don't know what the heck that means. So maybe out of this session, maybe we'll take one degree, one next step towards that.
That's actually also interesting because sometimes I think about it. Obviously, I saw a reel on Instagram, but but it said that maybe a strategy is also not being there because when everybody's doing it. I was just thinking, do I listen to that or no? I'm a little too late for that one. But that mystery element.
Coaches don't play.
Coaches? Oh, most coaches are ex-retired players?
Some coaches don't.
Once they are coach, they don't play.
We have another interesting person over here. Stand up. Stand up. Okay, no, you can sit and talk. Who are you?
Who am I? Hi guys, I'm Nida and I used to work with Azaan a year ago. I used to head PR and partnerships at the Hub Bengaluru, and then I moved to Dubai. I started working with Mehdi Shafi. I don't know how many of you all know this guy. He is the founder of the largest organic social marketing agency in the GCC. Absolutely crazy guy, one of the best people I've ever met in my lives. So I started building
Me also though.
PR. Of course, Azaan. So I started doing PR for him, and then I got into global partnerships. Yeah, that's my boss. Got into global partnerships, and then I started building his personal brand on LinkedIn. And once he started going viral, he's like, you are launching your own personal branding agency at Trifid. So now I have my own agency at Trifid that just handles personal branding on LinkedIn. And then I got into sales, and now I'm building Trifid Media in India as the CEO. So yeah, that's been my journey in short. Yeah.
The story here is insane. I don't know if it's personal branding or if it's life or what, But 3 years ago, Nida came in here. Back then you were at that PR agency, no? What were the Publicist, a huge one. So
Thank God you left.
So she came in here, and I was just a kid. We hadn't even we were doing our agency back then, or no, we hadn't.
It was just media.
It was just a media house. Somehow she found us, and even more funny story. She was his babysitter back in the day. Like literally, when he was a baby, she used to carry him. So she came in here, and she took that whiteboard, and she filled it up, saying that this is what you need to do. This is PR. This is what I'm going to do for you. You do this, then this will happen. All of that. She filled it up. I was like, done. She said, I'll be back in 3 months.
Wrote his video.
So there actually is, I think, where I started to figure out that there is some shit called personal branding, and I was always on LinkedIn, but then I started to understand the power of it, and that this is like, it gives you leverage. And I think 2 years, Nida? 2 years we worked closely. We built my LinkedIn. I started to understand a little bit. And then we ended up creating a personal branding vertical over here at the Hub. We did about at least 24 clients where we did LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, all kinds of stuff we did. And I think it's just been such an interesting force multiplier for me, because even right now I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm able to reach out to all of you guys and connect with you and have Venu over here. Even though, even though I don't know what I'm doing, it's really helped me. Venu, what are your thoughts on personal branding?
I don't know, man, because I said, like, I teach and practice that. It's easy to sell to the brands. I've been selling that like crazy last 10 years. But to draw myself and try to build one for yourself, I somehow can't. Because there comes all your fears, conditioning, what will work, what will not work, all of that. I'm unable to just take it, but I understand the importance of it. I understand when I see other personal branding, I said, like, I think that's a good way to do. So hopefully you guys will teach something on that space, because I think you have to be very expressive and authentic. We get all the rules of the playbook.
Yeah.
Claude, you can get the whole playbook. But how the heck will you do it? That's where I struggle. But I have some cheat codes over the next couple of hours. Maybe we'll share a few. But I've done personal branding for the largest CEOs of the world. It's so easy to sit in a board meeting and talk and give the gyan. To apply to yourself is a trouble.
Zed, what does personal branding mean to you? Come in.
Storytelling.
That's my sister, guys. Okay, cool. One question. Supposing everybody had a personal brand, what would you use it for? Like, what would your intention be? What would you want to do with it? Anybody?
I personally would provide value and...
No. What do you want from it? Like, you want a job?
Monetize it?
You want a job? You want to raise funding? What do you want to do?
Making business out of that.
Yeah.
Like what kind?
Like, there are different genres of business that haven't been explored yet. So we can get over that particular thing. With storytelling, we can show this type of genres of business are also there. You can learn about more this thing. With personal brand, I feel like we can do that. Like, there are very huge figures like MS Dhoni, Virat Kohli. They can talk about men mental health, but they are not talking how to deal things when you are building business from scratch, when you don't have a background in business, how to grow from zero to hero.
Don't you kind of have to have a story, and you have to like make it, and then everybody wants to know how you did it, right?
But you should have the, like, बोलता है ना कि मेरा mental state कैसा होना चाहिए उस time पे. If I want to make 100 crore, तो मेरा mentality उस 100 crore के हिसाब से कैसा होना चाहिए.
How many people in this room are on LinkedIn? Are posting on LinkedIn?
Not yet. करता हूँ but बहुत कम.
In this room, less than half of the people are posting on LinkedIn. And the people who are posting, just raise your hand. More than one post per week? Yeah, if you post, you usually end up with only 3 people in this room. Wow. I was just trying to assess how deep to go, how like broad to keep it. Why don't people post on LinkedIn? I'm just curious. I'm trying to understand.
I had a very different perspective about LinkedIn earlier. Like, I just thought my whole, like, since childhood, my mentality was that, I don't want to get behind the sheep race and the rat race, because I didn't want to work a 9 to 5, or like I just didn't want to be under someone, and I believed in growing together with people. So that happened, and I just thought that people are just on LinkedIn just for jobs. But then later, now I realize that it is much more than just getting a job or like, you know, selling yourself to a 9 to 5, but rather than personal brands are also built over there.
I mean, I agree and disagree with him. Like, I was on the same perspective. Ki I felt like just LinkedIn is it's a bunch of ignorant people who are just faking whatever it is. Like, hey, I went to the washroom. This is the 5 things I learned. Like, I used to make jokes like that, right? Because every LinkedIn post sounds like that.
I don't think that's personal branding. That's comedy.
That's not. So the thing is, I've been dabbling in LinkedIn a bit, like scrolling around, and I do see the potential it has. Like, genuinely, like if you have a good amount of connections.
No. The question is, why don't you post?
Why don't I post? That's a really good question. Consistency is really my biggest weakness.
You can't be authentic. मतलब raw नहीं रह सकते वहाँ पे.
Yeah.
किधर LinkedIn पे?
Can't be. Yes,
You can be.
You see my LinkedIn.
I don't think my crowd is there in LinkedIn.
How will the crowd come if you don't post?
That's fair. Fair.
Can I add something?
Ah.
I agree with somebody. Like, you know, I thought LinkedIn was only for jobs, and then I met you, and I realized it's a form of like posting whatever's happening and whatever you're learning, and that's where Azaan came up with the concept of building in the open. Like, show what you're doing. That's your live artifact of what you're here to say, and that's why I feel like personal branding with Azaan here is so fitting, because a lot of us know how to tell our own stories, but not in a way that could actually permanently build our brand. And that's something I'm really learning from. I still haven't posted, by the way.
You don't have a picture on LinkedIn. I'm like, what is she saying? It's a
I
grey.
just have an account of my, like, you know, college, the same uniform, that's it. That is my LinkedIn.
Mine is not even that. It's literally me in casual, but I've AI generatedly put a suit on it. That's my LinkedIn PFP.
My friend says कि अगर photo DP डालना है तो तेरे को एकदम suit boot में you
हाँ, exactly.
streetwear photos and all stuff.
But honestly, my LinkedIn exists because college gave me an assignment.
Exactly.
That's literally why.
But why wouldn't anybody do it?
I mean, it's the easiest way to put out what you think. You don't have to face camera. You don't have to do anything. You just have to scribble some words and put it out there. I think.
Then I guess maybe like the way it was introduced to us, or the setting it was introduced to us, was not the best.
I mean, that's the thing now. When it comes to LinkedIn and Instagram, why people hesitate to post on LinkedIn is because they know the audience is even more, I feel, educated, I would say. Because they're more critical, they're more judgmental about what you post. Exactly. So even if you create a great post, the first thing that, for example, when I read, the first thing that comes into mind is, okay, is this AI generated? Is the whole thing AI generated? And I need to see somewhere or the other. People are critical. With Instagram, the views you just get, just views because people are just doom scrolling at the end of the day. You can't do that with LinkedIn. Hopefully one day. Yeah.
I just have something to add, because I do a lot of analytical, geeky stuff, which is super boring. So because I write a lot, I manage my company's LinkedIn page as well, and it's super boring again. I'm sorry, because I write most of the articles. My companies are completely against the idea of making it fun and selling or positioning yourself as a brand, as like putting out your identity. But when I kind of went against the grain a bit, this post started doing well, and then I was called by my founder, why are you being so informal? So here is where I think the hesitation comes. You don't want to be too expressive for fear of judgment. I think a lot of us then try to back out of it, and that's why like my expertise is in policy, right? I want to make some cool stories. I want to give common citizens access to regulations and make it simple, de-jargonize everything. So I still have that mental block that LinkedIn may not allow me to do that, but a simple experiment I did with a few posts worked. There was more engagement. People started, DMing me like, hey, can you advise me on how do I approach this problem? Can you tell me more about these regulations? And it was super simple. So short snippets, short slides, right? De-jargonizing the whole thing helped.
This is on a company account or a personal account?
This is a company account, right? I tried this experiment through my personal account as well as my company account. The engagement was higher on both when I went a bit informal, and I tried to add some funny content. So it worked. And this was also not AI generated, because I think when you put AI generated content, there is slightly lesser engagement.
The audience kind of knows what
blindness has kind of set in, I feel.
Yeah.
Like they are able to.
Nida, what percentage of Trifid sales you think comes from Mehdi's personal brand?
He closed 1.1 million just last year from his LinkedIn. So there's a lot that's
Dollars or dirhams?
Dirhams.
1.1 million dirhams. Yeah, I think that's the other side of it, right? Like if you switch into the business side of it, I don't like to do finance, but I don't get emotional about it. I do it because it's needed for the business, right? So if we can make money or get outcomes through personal branding, then the emotional or the personal reasons don't really matter. Like if Mehdi is making 1.1 million dirhams on his LinkedIn, how much is that rupees? 6 crores, 7, 8 crores.
2.4 crores.
8 crores from LinkedIn.
2.4 crores.
2.4 crores from LinkedIn. My math's not there.
So our business, so hence leading me to thinking that frequency doesn't matter. Through LinkedIn, maybe we hit 35% of our revenues.
From LinkedIn?
From LinkedIn. This is on a scale of $500,000 we're talking about in India.
Is this from your personal brand LinkedIn or is this from Langur's company LinkedIn?
Personal
or
brand LinkedIn.
Personal brand LinkedIn.
Oh, you just said
Yeah.
personal brand.
No, that's why if you see,
Imagine
I
with
barely do.
personal branding.
We barely do 2-3. But what I'm saying about personal branding is I rarely post it. But I think personal branding, I'm trying to take it into a level of.
So if you don't post much, how do you have that leverage to generate money through it?
It's through the 2 buttons out there.
What?
The chat button is there, right? Yeah. So that's personal branding.
So what are you doing, Venu? In what's your strategy?
That's why I don't know where the boundary crosses from personal branding to running a business. I have almost 8 years of practice. Every day 5 connects and 5 in-mails I do. Rain or shine, that's all I do. Every day, whether it's a CEO, whether it's a CMO, whether it is anybody, right? It's very easy to connect, but you will only get the response based on the titles you have. That's the biggest thing.
Can I ask one thing? Like,
Yeah.
if you are at 22, what you will like pitch to the CFO, CMOs, जो भी
On LinkedIn.
हाँ या फिर on mail. If
What do you do?
I have a business making content, learning content marketing, and so on.
Then you're asking me that question.
That's why we did finding your why before this, right?
Yeah.
You can't do personal branding until you figure out what you're trying to do. That's another question, bro.
So and I mean, like just last week, exactly 10 days back, we got to know that like Tata IPL is coming.
Yeah.
I don't watch it or whatever. It's in March. I don't know. And I saw the news because I have fed it saying that any big events feed me sponsorship. This time they won a 5-year sponsorship for 1,600 crores for 5 years, and they have been positioning Tata New as a brand for the first 3 years. Apparently, it's watered down the lane, right? Never got anything out of it. So they shifted it, and from this year they moved Tata AIG, the insurance company, as a key branding proposition. I saw the news, shamelessly wrote to the CEO of Tata AIG, Mr. Amit. I heard it. I'm pretty sure you're working with the world's and India's best agencies because Ogilvy is their agency.
Yeah.
Mr. Prasun Joshi is sitting there and writing ideas for IPL. I literally said he can write his ideas, he can write his jingle, you can do your TV ads, but you will get jack shit out of it. I have a point of view, would love to meet and talk. Last week we pitched and we won the account. 11 crores. 11 crores. So for me, I don't know whether it is because of, I don't know what personal branding means in this, but if you don't turn this into
Why it works for Venu is simply because he knew what was going on, right? He's done his research. He has information. Instead of simply sending out pitches that are very, very AI
or
sounding,
load it to
shaded.
cloud and send it,
No,
you guys are
see,
killed and dead.
Anyone would open that message and respond because it's personalized. Simple.
Yeah, a lot. Go ahead.
But you also have leverage.
Yeah,
as an
I'm coming there.
specialist, right?
Yeah.
Like, people will also believe you.
Yeah. That's where I was
something which
coming.
you cannot escape.
You can't escape. In my mind, if you don't have a, unfortunately in India, title leads to credibility. If my sales guy does this, nobody is responding. Irrespective of his 10 million followers in Instagram, doesn't matter. So where does the personal branding meets the business is the only aspect I look at it. End of the day, that's all it is, right? If you ask a simple question of what do you want to get out of personal branding, dude, business, dude. Yeah, I'm not here to solve world's hunger. Yeah, content super content, right?
But like for everything, there are two sides. So
Yeah.
for example, if you flip so quickly, I get scared. Let's do this. It's more fun. Every reason, as we're saying, when somebody says it won't work because of whatever, I'll try and prove why it can work. So you said Venu's strategy works because of his credibility and his stature in that, right? Like 100 hacks. This is Zuzu. Okay. Very different, no credibility. Not even human being. Not even salesman, forget. Not even human being. Right? This guy's got us almost 1 crore of business.
I actually have a question.
Hmm.
So you all are saying anecdotes about how LinkedIn has helped your business.
Hmm.
It's something that's already existed and you're stacking on top of it.
What is existed?
Like a business or like some stream of revenue.
He made this business. The business didn't make him.
But again,
He started before the hub. He started
using
with
the Hubverse cloud, right?
now. First we grew him, then we used him to fool around. Then we put he's at a company. Then people are like, what is that company? Then we're like, come, we'll serve you. That's literally how we've done it.
Okay, that's it.
Hubverse is 3 years old. Zuzu's on LinkedIn for 11 years. He's on LinkedIn for longer than most CEOs in India.
But as a pedigree.
Like as a joke. I was serious in college. My professor was like, this is strategy. It was literally like a why not type of a thing. And now I was just seeing before this meeting, as we were seeing the conversations. Congratulations on your 7 years at Safina Banquets. Why is he in banquets? I don't know. Thanks, Vinaz. You're welcome. So, how are you, Zuzu? Good. You? I'm good too. Just curious. How old are you? I'm curious. Right? Now, Zuzu's scene zoned him. That's the best. Right? So, this is one example of
IBM PhD, dude. What
I
are
love
you?
that as a recommendation.
Huh? What?
He has a PhD, dude.
Me. There's a recommendation for a chat that says me.
Oh.
That's just funny.
This is just one example of like when I was starting out and even I was scared to build my personal brand and post. I built Zuzu's personal brand. He was my first client actually, where I used to learn. So, but is this personal branding or no? Again, I don't know. But I applied those thinking frameworks and it's insane when you just do something different.
Yeah.
People are like, okay, at least you're entertaining me, or like at least it's funny. The amount of founders I've connected with through Zuzu. It's like, it's crazy, guys. This is all, in the last 2 months, all these people are talking. I'll show you guys Hub's channel, so you would have seen. This is the Hub account. What's our reach right now? 8 million or something? Okay, so this account is completely pretty much it's his, right? It's his brainchild. It's his. He does everything on it, and he knows how to generate a lot of views and get some 80,000 likes and all of this stuff. Obviously, his pieces do better than when I'm on the piece. Like, see this?
These for freshers in Bangalore.
Deloitte.
Google. See, Merlin knows her shit, mate. Google is the number 3. They pay above 30 LPA.
They're curious to know the first one, dude.
Huh?
They're curious to know which is the first one.
Oh, now you want to see?
That's right. Up to 16 LPA. What the fuck? Atlas, no.
Rahul, your strategy works, bro.
They pay like 32 LPA and sometimes 100 LPA.
Microsoft.
Yep. 15 to 30 LPA allegedly.
Amazon.
Amazon is in number 5. They are 20 LPA plus bonuses and all this shit is engineers. So we're fucked. But a lot of you are engineers. Maybe you're not.
Videos like these, for people like me, what I do when you keep those names, I just bhagavify it till the end. Your view reduces because I just want to see the.
Some people just save it and scroll.
He is a creative genius. Insane, like at any situation, right? When it comes to Instagram. And I was telling him like a few months ago.
Oh, you remember?
Yeah. I was telling him a few months ago, verify your Instagram profile. You're a creator. You're like one of the best creators I've ever worked with. His profile was not verified. He doesn't post on his account much. So Rahul, tell us, like from your perspective, you like at least you can't even make any excuse anybody over here makes because it's what you do. And how come you don't post on your profile?
It's not so odd. Like before I joined here, I thought I could do it myself, but time was elapsing, never started. So then I figured, okay, there's this dude, he has this cool company. I don't mind doing it through him. I used you as an outlet and your company as an outlet for me to creatively do it because there I didn't have a mind block because I'm not representing me. I'm representing a company and I like telling stories, I like being creative, I like being funny. So I could do it with your brand which already existed without feeling that mental barrier of, oh, am I showing myself properly, blah, blah, blah. But still, all this time has elapsed and I've barely taken here and there chundu pundu steps for my own personal branding. And I'm still holding back because it's still hard for me, myself, to put that image out there and show it properly. And will it work, will it not work, am I doing it properly? All those many questions.
He's at least generated 300 million impressions over the last year for us. And even he's like, it's hard, right? This is so fucking funny because what you described is why I am with you also. I can't be on the hub. So Rahul, you're really good, you be on the hub. And you're also saying the same thing. That's why we work, I think. Nida, what's your strategy with Mehdi's personal brand?
Mehdi's personal brand is literally visual storytelling, right? Like none of it is AI, stuff like that, right? It's just stuff that's happening in the office. Our failures, our successes, the team achievements, something that Mehdi's building, what is he doing in other countries. It's literally...
Can we break down one post after you finish?
Yeah.
You pick.
This one.
This one?
This is the first time, yeah. We kind of broke down, like everyone knows Mehdi goes viral, Traffic goes viral, but how did we go viral? Did we actually know what we were doing? So this carousel is our attempt to give people more value in terms of understanding how long it would take you. It's not overnight success is bullshit. That's what Mehdi keeps saying. And this breaks down how we got to where we are today. So what we're going to be doing going forward is give value in terms of these breakdown carousels. Now, for example, Trifit Qatar has gone viral overnight. They were at like 30k followers, and in 48 hours, they're at 300k followers.
Wow.
Yeah. So the next breakdown carousel is basically going to be how did the team in Qatar do it? So that's our way of giving value to the community. So now we break it down. People who are interested learn, and brands reach out to us. They're like, okay, you've done it there, so do it for us as well.
Yeah, that's how, at least for me also, it's worked out, is that I have to take some action, and then whether something works out or it doesn't work out, and then I talk about it on my personal brand. That action is usually on the hub, and then like you do the fun stuff and I do the boring stuff. But then also I was seeing my Instagram and I was talking to Aditya and Prithvi, and I was like, what the hell is going on? Like for me, I like exploring growth hacks. And Nida just asked, what are these boxes on your bio? Obviously I've been DMing a lot of people and just talking because I'm trying to figure out what to do. But one of them, when I went to their profile, I saw like a glitch was there. And I asked him, I was like, what is this? He's like, I saw it, you could do this, so I did it. So I said, copy paste me your bio. Then I pasted it over here. From that day, at least 1,000 people have asked me, what is that? And I'm like, that's the point, right? Like, they're thinking about me, right?
It's a great icebreaker, basically.
You're thinking about me, right? It's just that. I just think being weird and just being lazy is like sometimes the biggest hack. Even in terms of comparison, let's see this post, right? This is the first time that a post like this has gone on my page, which is like Gyan type of post. And then you have something here. I don't even know why. This post, let's say, took our team about 10 minutes to make, right? And then there is this, which I screenshotted in 8 seconds and posted. I didn't even crop properly. And this one got me 100 followers. What strategy to talk about, right?
Now, it's the same with Instagram, I'll be honest, because like I have been creating some reels and some are like, which are brand collabs or something. They are like very high effort reels. Like I'll be roaming around with the camera and I'll do the tripod thing. And one, like it'll just be a video of me just roaming around and showing the world, and just I'll write something or I'll just put a music behind it. Just because to post it because I liked it, but I have generated more followers for that, like from that, and the high effort reels are not doing that well. So I just don't understand the algorithm over there.
This is one of Mr. Beast's first videos 9 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it has 33 million views. This reminds me of the Mehdi thing. And I think like this is just a great example of when you're starting out, like if since so many people over here are not doing, when you're starting out, how do you get attention is you just do really hard stuff. So it's very obvious that it has to work, right? This guy is for 24 hours, he is counted. Hours. For 40 hours, he's counted.
$36,368, 36,366, 36,367, 36,368, 36,369, 36,370, 36,371, 36,372, 36,000.
Rahul, you do this, please.
36,374.
But it's funny, right? It's funny because, like, I'm sure this is not something people bring up in personal branding, but he is the number one creator in the world. He's probably worth at least $1 billion, Venu.
More than that.
With all his companies, probably 10 times that. And this video has got, he has 500 million subscribers, man. Yeah. He has 500 million subscribers, and this video has gotten him 33 million views.
But for him also, it wasn't that easy. Like, I studied a little bit of like how Mr. Beast got that famous, because I was also like learning personal branding, or like just, you know, the influencer thing at once. So I just did some research, and it was like Mr. Beast, nobody knew Mr. Beast until he had around like 27 to 3,000 posts. So that is the only motivating factor I have, that I just keep on posting and posting and posting.
Yeah,
so
that's, you have to put the first one up, and then you have to keep going.
I think that's why I keep wondering. I think the parameters in comparison is completely changed. I'm like, everything is becoming the impressions to likes to everything, right? If you don't have a stuff to tell, if you don't have a story to tell, none of this
matters.
That's the thing. These are just metrics which will make you happy,
But unfortunately, if I hear this room, you're designing it for the metrics. Seems like all of you are thinking already, how silly and stupid can I say something different than this guy, so that the metrics goes up. I believe businesses, I've worked with brands, all completely vanity metrics.
Just attention, but it doesn't convert into anything.
Nothing, dude. Nothing. It's proven beyond. There are off examples, okay? Don't get me wrong. But this hasn't done jack shit to real core businesses.
But the way I see it, I think that there has to be a blend of both. Where you do the stupid shit, you get a shitload of eyeballs, and then some of them check out the other things you do. So if you do a
what
mix
I
of
meant is, you got to have literally something you deliver. You got to have a business, you got to have a product, you got to have something to deliver. You can create this out of thin air. If maybe doesn't have things to deliver and back it up, stupid egg-eating stuff doesn't matter.
You have to make your positioning inside that so much strong that you can do this shit and also get away with it.
So 9 out of 10 people I chat with forget that core. And they're saying, I will create content and then turn that into a business. I don't think that works.
Venu, you realize I'm here? That's my story. But like, also opposite side, that is so true, because I can also feel that over here, is that unless you know what you want to do with it, what are you building the distribution for?
Yeah.
The Hub is a great example of top of funnel. Like, for example, we were an agency. Now we're a school. We can pivot because we have top of funnel and we can pull.
Correct.
So even that strategy sometimes can work, which is like what you're saying, which is just get attention. The complete reverse also works. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to
It
see
doesn't
where the
work.
blend is.
The first backup of that happened because you had an agency.
Yeah, but like, for example, do you guys know the Hub's Instagram page was a co-living space page? The first picture is a fruit shop.
But that's okay, but there was a co-living.
Right.
That's the point people forget.
Yeah.
There was a co-living, right?
So for example, for a lot of people over here, if we need to figure out something in order to make the content, and if genuinely a lot of people here don't know yet what that thing is that you want to sell or do, then you can actually apply Rahul's strategy, which is you build an audience a little bit, you are a little vulnerable with them, and then you figure it out with them. It's almost like the vlog format on YouTube as you start,
I think that's the point I was trying to make. So it's like, for me, even if I've spoken 50 times, I only talk the same thing 50 times. Creativity meets data meets technology. 2013 we started talking. This is 2026, 13 years. No matter what you say, I'm going to say the only one thing, because that's what I'm selling. I can tell that in a cute way, I can tell this in whatever narrative, but if you don't have that, is what I am trying to see. At least most of the people who want to do personal branding seems to don't have anything, and they want to create magic out of I don't think it happens. For example, when he said, what you do, there's a good space, no? Economist meeting energy, meeting beauty. Where will you find that combination?
Maybe all a person might require is just momentum.
To find that intersection of the three. No momentum. Before momentum,
What are you gonna
What's on the table? I believe all of us, without what's on the table, we're thinking where to get the momentum. If I make it viral, if this goes, let me crack the logic and the thing of Instagram and LinkedIn. Nothing you're gonna crack without this. But I can bet if he talks 10 things about the same 3 intersection, for example, maybe if you take, I believe it is visual meets organic meets social. There is a business there. In that context, brand is built. In that context, anything can be done. But if you reverse it, nothing's going to be done.
So you're saying mostly this is like marketing and distribution, but you need a product, a valuable product that you can bring on the table.
But every conversation I go into, it goes into this. People open up screens, 1.5 million, 887. At least I am tired of that. Because I've seen that doesn't matter. Your 50 people is okay.
I think that's what scares a lot of people also, right? Is that if I have 1,000 followers, but I'm posting my thing.
The hope on
yeah, but actually that's where the conversion happens, because out of the 1,000, you need only 10 to start.
Only 10 to start. So if I ask the question before personal branding, what is that you're offering? Let's not fall into the.
Who knows what they're offering in this room?
So let's start there, no?
Who knows? Anyone knows what they're offering, and it could be even an ask like a job or anything.
Whatever.
Like so what happened recently with me? We were shooting in Dubai, and me and Meeraj were there, and we were on the Sky beach. And whenever I involve a community of people, that's when a lot of conversions happen, especially with views and everything. And if I can show you the video, just go to. It's on Instagram. Just go to Manal Ahmed. It was just impromptu. I asked Meeraj to just shoot. Whenever I involve people,
Aura is finally in Dubai. We are organizing a meet and greet for content creators, brand professionals, videographers, editors, actors, marketing heads, marketing professionals, absolutely everyone who's interested in making content, building companies, startup founders, everyone.
And the inflow was so much that I said, Meeraj, we can't do this meet and greet because there's so many people like, when is this happening? Where is this happening? And this video also got me a lot of followers and a lot of traffic from Dubai. So whenever I involve community of people,
But what are you offering?
So initially what my idea was to make content, people know what they want to say, but they don't know how to say it. And that's when we come in.
So your offering is I will help agencies to create content?
Agencies, personal branding videos, people, everyone.
There's something to offer.
Yes.
Long story short, I'm coming to that, right?
It's working because you're trying to do something,
but it seems to miss the common sense of many people because everybody wants to be a content guy and what creators.
It's the positioning thing, right?
What are you creating? First tell me, no? Then we will talk about it.
It's the relatability of content, to be honest, because why young people watch content is how much are they relating to it. I will like a post if I feel like that's resonating with me. I want to make a post that people look around and be like, oh, I want to do this again. Like I posted a giving collab reel with Hub. So many people came to me, okay, I want to do this on my birthday. I want to do this with something like from college. Faculties were like, we want to do this in college. One of my friends who has a startup, he's like, I want to do this with my office people.
Few months ago, I lost my grandfather, and since then, there's been this void I don't know how to fill. So today, I'm here, hoping that this place will give me
Both of our nails are not working. What kind of girls are we?
So what I feel like why I make this content, a lot of posts on my account are just random. It's because other people find it relatable. One was from under 25 because they made a success story on me that I got their badge. So I feel like our generation just wants to come out as a content creator and make content that people like. They want to fulfill that criteria rather than offering something.
But no offering.
Glad you said that. I'm glad you said that.
But conversion is...
Huh?
Proved your point.
That's all
I agree to it.
It's like, it seems like a bunch of people in the generation have fallen in love with this relatable content and nothing bad in it, yeah? Best of luck. Do it. Okay?
Nothing in return, I know that.
But then why is it such a big thing to understand that? Okay, you got whatever you got there. I'm only trying to means what, I'm only trying to figure it out, right? If you suddenly become an academician of how to do content, superb for you. I'm only seeing the divide of saying most of them don't see the road of end of it. We have all loved to create the next million view content, and that is personal branding. If you are that, I'm just saying probably there is a different point of view of seeing this. Unfortunately, it is coming to means what, right? At least that's what probably it means when you pitch also. It means what is the only thing we need to answer before personal branding.
So the media landscape has changed so much over the last few years, right?
Yeah.
Like in terms of how it was distributed.
Yeah.
It was very centralized. Now it's very decentralized. That's why personal brand is a thing. It's
Yeah.
because of the way media has shifted. I'm actually so confused, and I'm thinking because like everything I'm doing is the opposite. Everyone comes to the hub through Instagram. On our Instagram though, we're not saying what we're doing, but they're still coming. Like clients are coming, people, young talented people are coming, but I'm not even following the rules that I know I should follow. Right? It's like Rahul decides the strategy, it's attention. How does that play out? It's like intention versus attention, right?
I mean, yeah, offering before was we'll get you entertained, and then we leverage that thing that we can entertain people to sell brand deals. That's what we were doing before.
Nida was saying today we went to pitch Coffee Day. She was saying go for the top of funnel, right? Just go for awareness and make content that a lot of people see you. If a lot of people see you, then the numbers will just add up. But at the same time, if you're not positioning, who are those people that convert for you?
Our strategy is basically, guys, target the macro, the micro will come to you.
Yeah.
So don't hyper-localize,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is my audience, that is my audience.
Nothing.
Your CEO is at the end of the day, he'll be chilling in his pajamas, scrolling on his phone.
Hmm.
And if you want that guy to reach out to you,
Yeah.
create content that's relatable. And don't think about, I need to reach that CEO who is, no B2B, there's no B2B, there's no B2C in marketing. Hit everyone, micros will automatically come to you. That's the strategy.
Since I've run a personal branding agency and I'm supposed to be, I was told by Nida that if you're selling personal branding, then you have to have a personal brand. I used to follow all the frameworks, all the reels, all the things that ChatGPT will tell you, that describe yourself in 3 words and then position yourself and do the niche and all of that stuff. But the reason I said in the beginning of this I was confused is because I feel like everything is flipping this year. So like even the advice that I'm getting or the advice I was giving or that sometimes I catch myself giving right now, the reverse of it is what's working for me. So Venu spoke about intention, depth, offering. For me, personal branding starts with the bio, right? Like, and that's not even posting content. It's one clear line of which direction you want to go in. So for example, Harshil, what is your bio?
Traveler, photographer, adrenaline junkie, I think, an entrepreneur. That's my bio. Building Karika Acoustics. We run an acoustics company for corporate acoustics. That's just my bio, but I have a private account. I don't do personal branding. Instagram is just like a photo booth.
Got it. I've tried all kinds of bios. Like before, when I used to go to colleges and talk, my old bio was founder, creator, community builder. Because those 3 words had to pull in the kind of people that I needed to get something done. Your bio will attract a girlfriend. Traveler. What did you say? Say it again. It's because it's private profile, right? But for example, with the hub, for the first time 2 months ago, I had the guts to change the bio of the hub. This is the dumbest bio you can possibly have for a large media company or an agency. It used to be organic content company or experiential marketing company or creator economy. What does this bio mean? An experiment in human connection, curiosity and purpose. What does that mean? Even my bio, it's like the guy you call when you're ready to build. This is not exactly very clear. Right? I'm not saying I'm a marketing agency owner, which is what I should be saying. According to, if you ask ChatGPT, it'll say I should be saying that. This is too broad. But Venu's point, like I was just trying to listen to everybody in the first half and like understand what I don't know and on like where my assumptions are wrong. The piece of content that comes most naturally to me, that like I fucking live for, and like how I'm doing this right now, is this series, right? Which is just me talking to complete strangers, like absolutely never spoken to them before. And what? Right? And this is every day, by the way, for me. I don't even know in what order it's curated. That's so rude. I don't know these people. I'm saying get off your ass and start building. I've gone into one persona, I think. Go and do something. Stop following in self-pity. I don't know this person. Why am I saying it? And why I'm sharing this is because I feel like a lot of people in this room are like trying to figure out who they are. And I think that's the problem today, and that's why personal branding and what Venu was saying is what's your offering. But also, like, for me, honestly, like, right now I don't know my offering. Am I selling education? Am I selling work? Like, the only thing people come is I want to join the hub. What does the hub do? How does it make money is the second question. I don't have an answer for that. But I'm talking to people every day. Venu said he talks to 5 people a day. He knows his offering. So at his level of experience, he goes out, he reaches to who he wants to reach to. He's on a mission, he converts it, he's happy. He can come here and he can flex that. He closed that deal with Tata or IPL, right? In my case, complete opposite. I'm at an inflection point in my life, which is almost the same as a starting point for somebody else, right? I don't know my offering. So what am I doing? I am talking to people every day like this. I've put my bio as a little vague. Call me if you want to build. What I don't know because I don't know what I'm building. The hub's bio is connecting people. Look at my content strategy. I'm talking to people. I'm screenshotting it. That is the content. And when I put that up, more people message me. I talk to more people. And then I screenshot it. This we've probably done about 10 times, Aditya. We've done this about 10 times. In that 10 times, for me, what has happened is I know in greater detail what I am trying to do because I'm talking to the same type of people and I'm starting to get clarity about what I'm trying to build, right? Like there are a lot of students that I'm talking to. That made me realize that like, oh, I like working with young people. So like sometimes it happens reverse too. So for all, who's here to start posting content? Yeah. So what are your options today? Like if I force you guys right now, say put up a post right now, what would you guys post? You'd post your story? Or you'd post about some news? I just think the coolest thing you can post is a question. And that's what I'm doing right now. It's like when I don't know what to do, I ask, that's the content. It's like I'm so confused because I believe right now everybody's really confused because everything is changing really fast. And I think that vulnerability of being open about not knowing allows you to figure it out as a group.
Like that's just a manifestation of it, Azaan. You have just started by saying you're there to build things. Doesn't matter marketing, whatever, right? Whoever is conversing with you is seeing you from that context. While you don't know what you're building.
Exactly. I think that happened with me when I was in college.
When I'm talking to you, I'm thinking I'm talking to a builder. I'm a confused guy. I understand this is a piece of content that came. I'm talking to you in that context. That's why it's working.
But I think that gives him the vision. For example, when I was in college, I used to, you have fests in college. I used to make videos on my phone, my iPhone 11. And I would just like, post it and my bio was making you feel experiences. I worked with Kicha Sudeep's daughter, his nephew, all these people because I made a random video about a friend of mine who bought an Adidas jacket. She bought it for 4K. She was like, let's make a video. And we made so much money out of it and I was still recording on my phone. So I think these people who see what I'm doing, they give
see
me
it
the
very
idea.
differently. You think there is no offering, there is an offering there is the point I'm trying to say.
Sometimes you are the offering.
I was
There you
thinking
go.
about Khabi Lame. How he.
Oh, this is an interesting one because it's an anomaly.
All viral about him doing reactions to people doing stupid stuff, and his face.
How do you spell his name?
Now he sold his company for I don't know some.
KHA?
I think it's
970 million something, 930 million.
Yeah, almost $1 billion. Just as AI avatar.
Venu, you know this guy, no?
Yeah. Everyone knows him. Everyone knows his face. I'm sure you know him.
Oh yeah.
No, this guy.
Yeah. So he sold his thing for $1 billion.
Yeah.
How did he become famous initially and start? It's the same thing from the beginning, right? I think both strategies work. On one side, it's the clear offering, intention, what are we doing? In that case, Venu, you should tell us a little bit more about how to position.
No, okay. If there are 100 cases, there are 99 that works on a formula and one doesn't work in a formula.
But we chase this one.
Yeah. Even if you ask that idiot, he doesn't know the formula. So formula becomes something once only somebody won. You can do that playbook.
It's a safer bet to follow the formula basically.
And unfortunately, 99.9 people want a playbook from him. So that I can replicate in some sense, instead of this reaction, I will show a cat. Guys, doesn't work. So तेरे को 99% बनना है या 1%? Everybody wants to do that 1%.
Basically, we don't want to do the hard work of following the steps and like we have to first figure out. We have to post every day. Today I did this. Huh? Yeah. One cat video.
Yeah. Second one is, I think somehow everybody is fallen in love with the words, man. I mean, like we haven't figured out how to freaking simplify it. Okay? You may be saying collab. Who said that? I don't know what it means actually. From a business perspective, I don't know what it means. Maybe your audience feels like that. Maybe it's like if you can translate it into simple stuff, 9 out of 10 times it works. But one time it works in a different language. So you want to, which is the statistically significant bet you will make? Hence I keep coming back to, if there is no offering, rest everything which you are worried about is the channel and the distribution and the tactics. Unfortunately, the tactics have become the main business of personal branding.
Venu, question for you. At what age did you figure out this is going to be my product, service? How did that happen?
I don't know. I mean, like it's mentally you're wired sometimes very, very differently, right? So from my first job itself, I was extremely clear, like simplifying things. That I think that was my strength. No matter what it is, no matter who says anything, I'm going to simplify things. That IPL story I was taking, so I asked my team, they gave 65 ideas. Okay, you're sitting with the CEO. You have exactly 20 minutes. And that guy has invested 150 crores on IPL. इसके लिए कुछ बोल रहा है, सुनने को बैठा हुआ है. How do you tell 65 ideas?
Listicle.
You need to simplify. You need to tell a story. That's why I said, like, you need to tell a story. You need to simplify. That's your offering in there, right? So in my mind, it is simplified. That's why I was about to tell. If you guys haven't figured out the offering, there is a small framework to figure out the offering. Okay. In this world, there is only 3 things. Okay. Which category you work in? It's called category, product, brand. Simple. No matter anybody who asks you, your bio should represent 3 lines from these 3 buckets. Category, product, and brand. What is a category? What is a category?
Marketing.
Yeah. Most of them feel very shamed because it's a very generic one. But you move away from the category definition, then you are nobody. That's Azaan. I want to build stuff. But if you add a category line to it, suddenly it's meaningful.
I'm scared to put that category now.
Why? Because it's not cool. So let's say I'm running...
No, it's because I don't know.
I'm running India's largest digital agency. Okay? If I try to be too cute...
Put cat videos.
No. Tell the bio differently. Trying to solve brands, world's hunger with passion and connecting people with the community and collab. If I say that, I'm effed. I can do it and wing it. But why won't I say it? There's no need to say it. Because we are thinking everybody knows what we do, everybody connects. 9 out of people who are coming to me don't know. So category word is so important in your definition of who you are. So category is marketing, category is beauty, category is automobile, category is, so you need to have that. That applies to brands, that applies to individual brands, right? If I am Licious, category is meat. If I remove that definition, I can do whatever you want, I can connect, right? Category, 1 line. Now product, what's the product?
Organic social.
Product. What's the product? Anybody else? Any product?
UGC videos. I can style.
Fair enough. Huh?
I can style anybody.
Okay, perfect.
What did he say? Style.
SaaS websites.
Style, agentic, generated ads, policy in this thing. That's a product. Okay? Now comes the brand. That is you. There you can be a builder, connector, anything.
Intern,
storyteller,
anything.
chief coffee
Yeah.
provider, whatever the fuck that means. Whatever the heck that means. Now you connect these three. Do an exercise, write. That's your personal brand. If you write these three, people want to go to the last one, which is your definition of who you are, and nobody gives a rat's ass for that. Without the context of the category and the product. I am Licious. I am in the business of meat, where you can buy online, fastest, cheapest, quality meat product. I believe in what you eat. That's why I care for you is my brand. You take this formula, apply to goddamn anything. Just look at how it plays. You name any brand, you name anybody, you just see that. Reflect it, you will get that answer.
I know when in school or in class, the objective is to simplify things and give clarity. But for me, I have a lot of fun when I cause confusion. So I want to like.
No, that's your offering, which is good.
Because I'm confused, I want everybody to be confused. Okay, question to anyone who knows AI over here. Like Venu, you were telling me about the agentic stuff. How many people use cloud co-work in this room? Disappointing.
Which is good.
I know my team uses it. No one else uses cloud co-work? How to do this? Okay, so I'm begging people to use it. One of the reasons I personally got out of the agency business and started to explore this space of education and work is because I feel like I'm trying to prepare for the wave of displacement that AI is going to cause. And like I'm obsessively studying these. Like if you see the DMs I send on the Hub group, it's hilarious because my team doesn't even respond at this point. Every night, how many I send, guys?
Every night around 30 to 40 DMs.
Okay.
Advertising,
Okay. Cloud co-work, some like all kinds of things about, no, mostly I send job loss related stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. See.
Can you actually replace your entire ad agency with AI? I tried it and it worked. Here's how.
So it's all of this stuff. It's doom and gloom. My favorite ones are the job loss ones.
I am terribly sad to record this. I believe that millions of white-collar workers are going to lose their jobs in the next 12 to 18 months due to...
So I love to do this. I love to send this and then like get stressed about it and figure out what's going to happen. So with me, it's this fine balance of fear-induced, panic-induced growth. That's how I do it for myself, and that's how, I don't know whether I'm telling you guys my tricks. It's working, right?
That's what Guillaume is doing as well, right? He was talking about the same thing, that he's going to replace job roles in his company with AI.
He's done it already.
He's done it already. And
Yeah.
he's doing a pretty well.
So my kind of counterpoint where like I feel like my brain is breaking, like that's why I want to do these sessions, because conventionally I agree that position yourself, even if the algorithm is searching for you, ChatGPT is searching for you, if it says student, intern, marketing, so clear, like I can find her, right? But since you know so much about AI, Venu, what is the future of work like? Because a lot of people here are positioning for monetization, right? Whether it's entrepreneurship or work. Single skill set, like let's say editor, isn't agentic going to take that? Isn't AI going to be able to do? So if he positions himself as a, what is that, interior company, acoustics company, corporate interiors guy, then does he fall into the sea, like from an AI perspective, does he fall into the sea of the 1,000 other people in acoustic? Because that's what we're supposed to do. Versus if he differentiates and does something weird. Because if he's just another acoustic guy, then that's a commodity positioning, right? If I'm another copywriter or I'm another acoustic guy, how do I stand out? Like how do people in this room stand out? They have to start and they have to tell their story right. But then what if everyone's story is the same? In a market where there's a lot of unemployment, where there's a lot of disruption, is it better to be like Rahul and be weird? Like I like trees, cats, and I make content. Like is that memorable or is that a stupid idea? That's what I'm like juggling between conventional playbook or radical playbook.
This same playbook works because you're giving depth to the product definition. The product when you defined
Acoustic.
Product definition is what? When I came in, online, easy, fresh meat, cheap, whatever, right? Anything you define there is always beatable. There is no sustainable advantage there. You get the point? But your job is to make bring a uniqueness in that product. But if you only work on that and leave the rest too, then you cannot make it unique. So you were, what did you say?
Corporate acoustic. Basically, these panels that you see. This is what
no,
I
the
do.
music, something you said.
Acoustic panels. So these absorb sound. These are acoustic panels.
Yeah.
So they're meant to stop echo and reverberation. So a lot of corporate offices, podcast rooms, studios use them, as you can see here.
Okay.
So that's my product.
So if you say that, how different in the future of AI is proposition is to anybody's proposition? That's the question.
How do you differentiate? Because the whole point of building a personal brand is to stand out. But we have to follow certain frameworks like say who we are and category and brand and positioning because we have to fit into something.
Correct.
I was just questioning that roles are becoming multimodal.
Yeah.
So then how do you position? Like in his case, acoustic paneling.
Is the paneling, is there any moat there?
Upside, I can say in my product is I'm a premium brand in the segment.
Huh.
There are other people that will do it for cheaper.
Huh.
And my designs will be more minimalistic and Scandinavian, if you might say. So architects that do big offices go for my brand. When compared to other white label products that are in the market, which suppose I'm charging 100 rupees, you'll get it for 60 rupees from me. So my upside will only be the design that I have to offer. But in terms of marketing, that's why I'm here. Like how do I position myself to stand out?
Is it marketing versus personal branding? I know because our team is very young and they're very weird. I know what Rahul would do if he would be consulting him.
Saying.
Rahul would probably go against the trend. He would probably make videos of people having sex in a room and you can't hear the noise, and all those videos would be just that. And he would be the guy that would be doing my panels versus other panels. Now, does that fit into the conventional playbook?
No, I think you went into the technique of it, right?
Okay,
but
okay.
until you say
that what is the
business,
offering?
There's no context to what Rahul will do. That's all. If you tie to that panel Scandinavian and minimalistic, that itself has brought this big definition to this definition of yours. That's it. India's largest Scandinavian minimalistic panel a company can get.
Do the basics and follow the rules.
How is that not different? How is that unique? You go to a Google search, you will not find anybody. I guarantee you that now. Then you wave the stories about it. Whether it is future of AI or whatever, that doesn't change.
Could we try for a young person? She's from Christ. Could we try to do this offering with her? Let's say she's very young and a lot of people that watch the content are very young. They may not have a product or an offering. Her offering is her talent. So advise her on how she might structure the offering based on what is your talent, what do you want to do?
I would make maybe lifestyle content.
No, what do you want? What do you want this year?
What do I want this year? In terms of like producing a product?
Are you looking for a job? So you're looking for a job. Would you use your personal brand to get that job?
Yes.
Okay.
What kind of job?
Any job that allows me to explore my capabilities.
In
so
what?
I would be open to a wide range of jobs. Anything that intrigues me, I would be willing to go into.
So you've not like discovered your talent, what drives you.
I would,
Okay.
yeah.
That's what even I was struggling with. It's a lot of people are undecided.
No, dude, it's not undecided. I was talking to her. She's doing, what are you doing? BA in what? Economics and research.
Yeah.
And I asked her this question. क्या करना है? She told me content बनाना है. What content do you want to do? Some content. No, tell me what content. Oh, content about myself. I asked her once and she kept on saying myself. I said, chod. Okay. You're doing BA in research. Whether somebody has forced you or not forced you, it's irrelevant. That in itself is a thriving field. Thriving field. If you had told me I would do research about a topic and I will convert that into content and make research meaningful to people.
But Jason, you simplified her. I say how we can simplify easily.
I told you no. No, simplify easily what? Research.
हाँ, जो भी है.
इतना तो curiosity talent चाहिए.
How I view it, like
I feel what he's saying is not wrong, and what you're saying is not wrong either. It's just that his whole approach, Azaan's whole approach, is a part of your approach. I would say, like, you have a good foundation of logic, reason, formula, and to make that thing stand apart is his. I feel like
I'm focusing too much on the attention part. You're talking about the intention.
There is distribution, there is channel, there is tactics.
And on top of that, the cherry on top is his approach of standing out, going away from the
That's
way.
all. That's all.
Without the foundation, there's
For
nothing,
example,
right?
you have heard AI, agentic, all of that, no? Agentic, how many people have heard? What is agentic AI?
Which has
Fun.
agents and it automates.
It's like one computing power of AI for a very specific.
Got it. How does agentic AI work?
This robot does what you wanted it to do, which you would have otherwise had to do.
How does it work?
Data.
Okay. Can you write down? For an agent to work, what else do you need?
Direction you need to provide it.
Okay, go on.
Prompt.
No, don't. Until I say.
Yeah, use
So
this.
data.
Code.
Okay.
A code.
Okay, perfect. Code is rules.
Instructions.
That's the rules.
System
Yeah.
instructions.
Rules. Instructions. Rules. No, only rules. You'll be a great content writer. Rules.
Okay.
What is the third thing you need? You have data, you have rules.
Source. No.
How to deal with the data.
The purpose for which we are making this.
Objective purpose.
Okay. Purpose is a context.
Outcome or whatever. Yeah.
Context in which this agent works. Context. And the last thing you need?
Desired outcome.
No, rules mein ho gaya. Input is good, output. The last thing you need is the
Suggestions.
tools itself. Okay? So this is the definition. This is how agents work. No matter what it is, it needs to understand where the data is coming from. It needs to be told the rules. If this happens, do this. If this happens, do this. You need to tell it. And above that, you need to tell the context of where you are operating. The context is you are an automated voice agent which will take the calls and talk to them in Kannada back and blah, 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 all of that. We say prompt, we say all of it, but that's all rules. And then the tools it will use. The tools are first connect to Claude, pull this, then go to my CRM, do this, then go to this and do this. This is what it is. Correct? Isme, what thing is not there that will make the agent fail? The one she has written in the red. Okay? If the data is not there, none of this entire world works. It is at the center of it. Like that, the core definition of who I am is at the center of it. Whether it is loosely spoken, little bit confusingly spoken, then rest everything is that. In that context, for me, branding is this offering is paramount. Then comes the channels, then comes the distribution, then comes the techniques. She has 20 things to do about it, but it's all about, she can only help you if the core thing is there. She can give you hacks on how to use WhatsApp, where to go, what to do, all of that she can give. Channel will give you channel, distribution will be distribution.
I want to show everybody, like for example, Venu explained so perfectly about how agents work. And I am not a technical person, but maybe in the last, how many months since I've been obsessing about AI? 3, 4 weeks? Months. So Prithvi walked into our lives when 1 year ago. 1 year ago he walked into our life. Before that, I had never had someone who was technically minded. And he came in as a vibe coder. Now he's, what are you now? AGI?
AI researcher.
AI researcher. So anyways, for the first 9 months, I didn't take him seriously. He was like, build, all of this stuff. But in the last 3 months, something flipped. I was like, now I have to. For me personally, I'm a people person. But for the first time, I realized when I was starting to work with AI, this, which is that you have to structure your thinking. Right? You have to structure your thinking. And that's when I realized that I use this app called Notion. And who uses Notion over here? Okay, Nidda, of course you started this. Right? So then I was like, okay, I need to have my back end organized. So like there's all of this shit. Aditya, which is an interesting one to see. For example, there's like everything you expect, right? There's a calendar. In the calendar, there are trackers, all of this stuff, even it's not fully organized. Scripts, ideas, all of this stuff. Then I realized, okay, my tone needs to be consistent, all of this stuff, because I'm using Claude and I realized this as I was framing it for AI. It just became easier to work with people also, because it forces you to put it into the formula, right? That who are you, what is this thing, all of this stuff. So I made one folder. It's called, I recommend everybody do this, by the way. It's not just personal brand, it's just thinking also. I wrote it down. I said, I'm a visual builder. You have to be very honest. I build in pieces, in bursts, and switch between them. Keep helping me connect the dots between everything I build and create oneness, right? Because now I'm 9 years in and there's trail of messes around me. So then I used in ChatGPT, I put on all these places. This is everything about me. Lots of different stuff, ideas, thesis, interesting things that like I like, links, all of it I've loaded in over here. Then I was like, okay, this is now what Prithvi likes to call, it's my second brain. Notion has my notes, my ideas, my content, my past stuff, all of it. And then I asked you guys if you've used Claude Cowork, right? So this is a very simple example. I just came here today right before this meeting and I said, read Azaan's Notion, and because in Claude you can have connectors, right? So you can connect Notion, you can connect Gamma, Canva, Figma, Gmail, everything. So it's connected to our Notion. I've said go read Azaan's Notion, where I've written down 3 years of all my stuff from when Nidha was at the Hub helping me structure stuff. From there, everything is in Notion, right? So I said read it and make a LinkedIn post on my views about personal branding. Okay, so it's gone into Notion, it's telling you I'm reading it, and it's come up with this post. Nidha, does this sound like me?
It doesn't say build anywhere.
It doesn't say build anywhere. Authenticity beats polish. The world doesn't need more content. People buy from people. Talk about failures. Build, don't just work.
Feels like what people's idea of how Azaan speaks would feel like.
Fair. Okay, and it's saying all of these different pages that it's referenced. One good thing when I was like putting down all of this stuff into Notion is it forced me to structure my ideas. Everyone has to do that and like kind of write down. It's like your journal and you keep having this as a second brain. When I use this on my personal Claude, it puts rocket emoji. Like it goes very, very me. You won't be able to tell the difference. But as I started doing that, I realized that like if you guys also do that, then like in a month or 3 months, I realized that it's all going to be the same because it'll all follow that formula.
No. It will go to a world of what we call it as n is equal to 1.
Okay.
I don't know how many of you have heard about n is equal to 1. N is equal to 1 is we'll go to a world where there's only one relationship with the AI with you. Right now, it's learning from 10 million people and applying that knowledge to you. In the future, it's all like only your knowledge, your belief, very tuned to you, and that's the only thing that works.
So is your personal brand being built for your AI to talk to you well?
100%. That's why. So the more you're connecting here, you will see next year this time you'll be sitting and saying like, I can't believe how close this is to Azaan. Last year this time it was probably 5 miles away. It is coming closer. So I think there's no hack or way to make AI realize you and identify you. It will naturally happen. You don't have to try. So just that, is there many Azaans like this? That's the only grouping it will be able to conclude into, cluster you into. But we as humans are so different in every possible way. There is no duplication of it, right? Maybe I have some thinking of you. It's like we're very, very opposite. So I don't think we should be worried about we all be seen as the same by the AI. I don't think it will. We will reach n is equal to 1 stage probably in 36 to 48 months.
Then does the personal brand become more important or does it
That's
become
the only thing that becomes important. That's the only thing that becomes important.
What, individual uniqueness?
Yeah, not the. Right now it's like it's just clustering, right? You know how it works, right? So it sees 20 people, it says like these are it will just chunk of everything and puts you into a cluster. But that cluster is probably n is equal to 150 right now. So that's what they say. So 150 clusters. If it goes to 140, then it goes to 1. If it reaches 1, it's philosophically it's a doomsday. But that means there is no channels. Please remember, there's no channels, there's no distribution. There's no channels, no distribution. When n is equal to 1, how does Instagram work? You will get what you need. That's about it, no?
So we shouldn't build our personal brand?
You saw, you saw, I don't know how many of you saw Mark and Spencer's Today's Mess. You haven't heard it?
No.
Okay, hold on, let me tell you.
Is it on YouTube or Instagram?
Right? I don't know where it is, dude.
Tell me what is it?
So, hold on. So, they were so cute.
Mark and Spencer's.
Mark and
Okay.
Spencer's, the clothing brand. I think they had around probably 18 million data points around people, customers. So they were progressing very, very heavily into going towards hyper personalized communication, because somebody would have sold that like, if you don't do this, you will die. Anyway, they are dying. Doesn't matter in India. So they went through a big exercise to understand all the data, connect all the data, and last night they opened up hyper personalized communication in India. Okay, tons of men got on WhatsApp saying that, perfectly laid out, dear Venu, we appreciate your business. The last time you picked up a wrong bra size, here is a guide. We will welcome you to come to our shop. Our bra expert will help you. This has gone to 10,000 men. See whether it's come in the news, Mark and Spencer. They try to be too cute to go to N is equal to 1. Hopefully, news mein ja. Oh, where is it? No, or just say marketing, men's bra marketing, something like it.
That's nice.
Dude, it's all over. Everybody, the CMO is...
Push-up bra for men. Oh, boxers. Okay.
Okay, remove Mark and Spencer.
Huh?
Remove Mark and Spencer.
Okay.
Men's
Hasn't
bra,
anyone done that
marketing message. You just say marketing.
This happened in India.
In India, dude. This morning. All our channels are...
This TV is going to get weird ads. This one.
This is, I think this is circulating like nuts because they are the customer. Thank God we didn't do it.
It's very new. That's why it wasn't coming here.
Vivek, are you sure you're wearing the right bra size? Has it been over 6 months since you last bra? Who the fuck does that? Dude? See that? See this?
The same screenshot.
CRM practice and AI reliance. It has gone to 10,000 men.
Are you sure you're
Meet our in-store bra fit expert.
Imagine his wife opened the phone. 10,000 divorces in India.
No. Somebody said the best thing. One of the agency founders said like, no, they did the right thing. It is a perfect trend and the real data using which they have done. Unfortunately, these 10,000 men are buying these for their girlfriends. That's all happened there.
Oh, it's real? It's actually, that's what happened.
No. Data got messed. You try to be too cute. And they're done, bro. This is world's largest, oldest clothing brand. So that's the N is equal to 1 stage. The N is equal to 1 is I'm going to talk to you like you don't know yourself. You didn't buy a bra, I know you bought it, I will tell you.
You don't know you're a builder, but I know you are a builder.
That's my life.
Crazy, no?
I'm
So that's why I'm not, we shouldn't be worried about that, but we should be as clear as possible now because the machines are making those decisions. Algorithms are working like that. If you are confused yourself, machines can't help you. But if you are very clear, why do you think the LinkedIn logics picks up some things and doesn't pick up something? There is a formula to it. You cannot crack it, but there is a sense to it.
Yeah.
Correct? And consistency there is the sense. If not anything. Yeah. That's all it is. Hence it's coming to. I don't know how many of you have heard about Instagramification of LinkedIn. Have you heard about it?
Yeah.
What does it mean?
Coding it for attention, I guess, and lower attention spans.
Videos.
Videos. Yeah, short form.
What is the Instagramification of LinkedIn?
Interest media.
LinkedIn has become an emotional channel. What is a
Definitely.
professional
Yeah.
channel? It is becoming an emotional channel. Before you know it, the scrolls will come. Right? So that's why the B2B and the B2C are all completely collapsing. So if you want to crack LinkedIn, then you go and crack it like that now. It's a brilliant opportunity because 99% of them are still being very serious there. That's why some of the cool videos, some of the more emotional stuff is working very well because the algorithms are picking it.
Really quickly, I want to touch on when we say personal branding, we get sucked into intention, attention, Instagram, LinkedIn. For me, a couple of other things I keep telling Rahul, this is before and after the content. I completely realize that I'm not alone today here with that many people don't know. Like they're stuck on the why only. For me, I find clarity through action. And that's what I was trying to say is that like you can make content about not knowing and then you can figure it out and then people can follow the journey. But you should still position, right? Okay, but if we pause on the content layer for a second, before content, after content. For example, because I have Prithvi by my side, I was able to make a website. Today, everybody can make a website. Everyone can code a website in like 5 minutes, right? How many people in this room have a website? Yeah, personal branding, no? Raise your hand. One. Okay, fine. 1, 2. Entrepreneur? Okay, so there are 3, 4 people in this room that have a website. Is it as cool as my website?
Yeah, I can agree.
It is? First you see mine?
I haven't seen yours.
So you see? Okay. So, okay, so there's different parts to it. This is like what a normal website be. There's a video, and then there is a little bit about all the brand stuff. This is a cute thing in my website that I put, right? Weird stuff. This is me. Venu, looking good.
Why am I there?
So I put 2 sections. People who helped build me. Again, I'm going with this whole build thing, right? I'm just trying to add to it. I don't even know, but I'm adding to it. People who helped build me and people that I have helped build. Let's say people that have been part of our team. This one, I'm like, it was weird to put this section. I was like, okay, no, I have played a role. Right, so there are people in our team essentially. And for me, I'm a very human-centric person and it's about the other people around me. So, and my intention is to connect people. So we actually went ahead and put everyone's LinkedIn. So people can then find each other and connect with them. Okay, so this is one cute section. And we built this like in phases, right? Different ideas came. Then we go to second brain. This is, if you guys saw on my Instagram, I was chatting with people, screenshotting it and then putting it up. At some point, I may not be able to scale it, like I'm really struggling, but I love it. So in case I can't, I realized that Prithvi said we could actually put all those images into like a cloud or something.
Yeah.
And then it reads everything and it realized that Azaan actually just says the same shit again and again, which is Venu's thing. And basically my brain is like an agent. You do it, you suck, do it now, no excuses, right? My entire personal brand is just reflected in me helping people. Whether it's through a job or it's supporting them or connecting them. And that's like, it's okay, I love it. But like, I don't know the other side of it and that's the side that Venu is saying and I'm like trying to feel like, how do I connect both of them?
But you're building, no? Like, I mean, you're trying to
From
offer
last 5 years
services
I'm
well at
telling.
the end of the day.
He's literally been telling me that.
You're collaborating with people, you're trying to find, talent, creative people around you. So what gets you that? I mean, is it this page?
One thing I learned from Mehdi, I'll say over here, right, is Mehdi's content and Trifid's content, it's like, it just makes sense to me. Trifid has how many followers? 1 million?
Yeah.
So Trifid and Mehdi's, especially because it's a social media agency, their content is kind of like hiring content. Like, come here, we're hiring, sales, you're making so much money. What ends up happening with that content is clients automatically see you that, okay, if you're hiring the best talent, you must be the best founder or the best agency. And the deal flow also happens. Is that kind of like what Trifid's strategy is?
It's basically edutaining content. That's what we do. We entertain you and give you content of value. So that's how we get our clients as well as the talent.
So it's one strategy that gets you both. My strategy is only getting me one side. Venu, your strategy gets you both?
My strategy is only on the other side.
Other side. That's like,
no, I mean, like, don't get me wrong. Once you're achieving your numbers to P&L to balance sheet, you can be philosophical, you can save the world, you can do all of that.
Agreed.
Okay, it's a long learning of that, right? Of what not to do. Hence, because don't think that like, oh, there's no value to the other side of it. But if you keep it simple of saying because of this I'm getting it, many wouldn't do it if there was no business out of it. I guarantee you. For the love of 2 million people, he's not doing it.
No, not at all. Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
Yeah, so so if you're clear what it is, if you are clear that like it's a danda hoga, then go for it. Then you can really go for it.
So the people who said that they've come here to build their personal brand, if you guys were to post tonight or tomorrow morning, what would you guys post? I'm curious.
I would post everything, like most of the things that I learned here, which were very new to me. I'll be honest, and what like I said at the start, that the third person perspective really matters to me. So, Meko jo yahan, like everybody told about the personal brand and about what to do and what they are doing and what they recommend. I just felt that I should what I learned, I should put it out there and provide value.
But also like position yourself before we post.
Yeah.
Like clean your bio and define your thing.
Right? 3 lines, no, that's
3
enough.
lines.
Category product brand. Category product brand.
Category product?
Brand.
I can't do it for myself right now.
Too early. Just you just have the product, build it. You have the brand, people and community. The category is the missing piece.
What are your 3?
Why don't we end up that saying that? No, if you want to put those 3, everybody defines it.
Define your 3.
Question for that. You give all the 3 categories, like what you have to follow. But if you're a person who is not just into one niche but multiple niches, like
when did I say niche?
Not niche, but like example, you're giving yourself already a category, like you're doing marketing. But what if I'm more than marketing also? I do other things also.
Like what?
Like example, if I talk about myself also, I do debates, I do Model United Nations, I do marketing, I do influencers. I also do I like to network also with a lot of people, so I do many other things also. So how?
So what is
shall
that
I-
category called?
That's what I'm figuring it out again.
Category, right? Go on. No?
Category
It's there.
product brand.
So you're a debater, you said.
Yeah.
Then what?
I debate, I do festings also, I do influencer marketing also, I do my personal like family businesses also I do sometimes. And recently I did even real estate internship also because I wanted to know the market also.
Okay.
Like if a person who is doing multiple things, how can they choose a category like in a popular way?
Explorer?
Yeah. That can be there one thing. But again, brand again.
No, I mean, it's, of course, we all do 10 things, no? We don't do one thing. But there's one thing that defines, separates you.
And it's also about like.
I do that one also. I did do that also.
You would either have a really good physique, or you would just cook really good food. So you should find what you're best at.
It's also like with personal branding, the other side of it, the strategic side is what do you want to be known for?
That's all.
Not necessarily everything you do. So what do you want to be known for out of all of these? If you had to pick one word.
That's the category.
That's the category.
Influencing people like marketing.
Yeah, so marketing. That's what you're saying. Keep it simple there. Keep it simple.
Azaan, just to add on to this, I'm also a fitness coach, right? I mean, that doesn't get me a lot of money, but I'm super passionate about it. So, I want
Where
to
does
show
passion
that
meets business?
as part of my brand. It gets me business. It's
Yeah,
not
good.
getting me dhanda. But yeah, I want to show it. I don't want to just silo myself as a policy influencer, for example. So I need to add that.
I mean, it showcases discipline also, so it
Yeah,
adds
exactly.
quality.
I mean, I used to post videos where I'm 5 a.m. I'm the first guy in the gym, training like one crazy maniac, going to work at 8 a.m. in the morning. I do that. Yeah, and then competing in a powerlifting meet at 8 in the night. So I've done that. So I want to show that without taking away from the fact that my day job, which gets me the most dhanda or money, is policy influencing. But I want to show that because it's super relatable, right? Like you can fit it into your schedule.
The most fittest economic policy decoder. That's you?
That's a personal brand.
That's it. See who can beat the shit? Nobody can beat the
There
shit.
might not be many people doing that.
Yeah.
That's the personal in personal brand, right?
Personal touch of your.
There you go.
It's not but, it's and.
There you go. There lies the 1.6 billion uniqueness. That's all I'm attempting to go towards. If you can define that, your 90% of the problem is.
It would be super cool if everybody's post tomorrow is about those three things for themselves. Like that should be the post.
What I could ask as well, like what we learned from the night school.
No, but in that line, if you write and that is the post, just see. Just see the magic is what I'm feeling. If you write about that tomorrow, that's more valuable.
Mine, the problem is like right now I'm so confused. Mine has changed so much. Right now it's built. Before this it was hyperactive founder trying to find his purpose. Before that it was very clear founder, creator, marketer. But yeah, I think that vulnerability and that honesty and that weirdness combined with very clarity. But that's what I want to be. This is who I am, and this is like the weird thing about me. That combination of those three is like a trifecta. Awesome. So homework for night school. Everybody, find what is the framework officially that you use? The three words: channel,
category, product,
and brand. Rahul?
No, it's a little confusing for me, the overlap, in my case at least. Because, okay, what am I?
I usually start 20 lakhs for this, but that's okay. I literally do.
Okay, so for me, what am I? I am a confident, relatively well-spoken dude who has a wacky brain which is unadulterated by conventional culture, mindset, religion, all that shit, which can think slightly differently from an ordinary person, and I love the jungles and exploration. So now, where does that come in?
No, that's you. You explain the brand, that's all.
Okay, that was the brand. Now the product is what?
What's the product?
You.
His thinking, his creativity. No?
Perspective on things maybe?
Creativity.
Okay, creativity.
So that's
the
him,
product you're
that's
selling.
creativity. Then?
Which is the category?
Entertainment.
What is it? Adult entertainment and wilderness? I don't know. What
category?
Doing out of the box.
Let me explain. Sorry, category, a lot of people, I don't know, get it. Category is the line of business you're in.
Industry.
Industry. That's all. Industry is equal to category.
So in this case, it's just
I'm
social
an
media.
automobile maker. Automobile is a category. What is the category?
In this case, probably social media, that's all. Digital platforms.
Marketing.
Now add. Okay, no, you can go directly to social media. Now add all the three. You're the creative guy, no? Write a line. Write a line, no?
Ask Claude.
If you hear his chat GPT thread.
Give it a try, Prithvi.
The wackiest, nature caring, creative writer.
Storyteller.
In a horrible marketing world. Add the horrible. Because that's your personality. No?
Yeah.
That's it.
That is, yeah, I mean, the only LinkedIn post I did ever was, the description was, this is a LinkedIn post about growth or some work stuff. That's it.
But that's in 5 minutes conversation, last time you spoke, I had that thought about you. That's the way I took it out in my 5 minutes conversation. Because you cared for water, you were talking about the movements of leaves and falls and all of it. That's all.
No, but I would definitely go onto his profile.
Yeah,
On LinkedIn,
why not?
Not Insta, on LinkedIn. But I would not go onto a profile of a guy or a woman who's just taking a selfie and self-valuing. I'll not go. But his profile, I'll go.
You have substance, Rahul. Use it.
Abuse it.
Use it. But does that line make sense to you?
Yeah,
That's
it does.
more
It
important.
does.
So tomorrow you're going to post about this.
Yes.
Fine.
Yeah?
You just write, man, because it's there.
Yeah. I blabber, yeah.
Not blabber. I think there's that. You can write 2-3 blogs about water and river, which you can.
Yeah.
But bring it in the context of creative writing, bring it in the context of business. Don't miss that. Then it is a rant.
Is there any other kind of thought or question that anybody has when it comes to personal branding as we're wrapping up the session?
There is one thing which is like in my mind currently that Venus has like told us that we have to find the category, product and brand. and like I have somewhat figured it out, but I don't know, there's something fucking up with my brain that, you know, it's just stopping me from going ahead. It is just that.
Then it's like a perfect thing between what Venu is saying and what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Venu is saying position yourself correctly. I have to learn that. And I'm saying start. You will, once you, like for example, what I'm really trying to say is, if I made the website, I made the Instagram page, I made the LinkedIn profile.
So
I've
process is
created
learning.
urgency because now it's live. Now I have to go and have to put it. Right? So like that's how I build with my team. It's like we do it and then we figure it out. I'm not saying whether that's right or wrong.
No.
But I'm like,
right or
what's
wrong there
if the
also.
alternative is I sit and I fucking do what you're doing?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Start
So
somewhere,
I'm
no,
I'm
that's
waiting.
all.
Because yesterday when I walked in for the interview process, you just said that, hey guys, you're here for the interview process, but I'm very sorry, I don't know what the fuck am I doing. So, you know, I
That's a good
related with
opening.
it because I'm about to go in the corporate world, but I don't want to do the 9 to 5 job, and I just want to, you know, not even do my own thing, but also develop value, learn value, and also, you know, give out value out there in the world. So
The analogy I've started to use a lot now is a child doesn't learn how to walk without falling. I'm using that for AI, I'm using that for people. I just believe you can brute force action your way into figuring things out. Because, right?
This is what matters.
If you don't try, how are you going to figure it out? You're Sadhguru or what? No, like, how do you figure it out?
So I asked him during the break about he spoke about a brand called Marzi. Marzi is India's largest senior living management brand. Okay, so it's one of the only few brands which has raised money from General Catalyst. General Catalyst is a $47 billion private equity venture, the largest in the world. General Catalyst. So this is Marzi.
Senior.
So between if you're between 50 to 64, it forms communities and all of that. The CEO of Marzi, in the cash balance in that company is probably 1,000 crores to spend. She is writing to him. I saw the LinkedIn connect. She has written to him, dear I'm very curious about your AJ Agentic one. Please come help us how to build this.
I change sides, I'm on your side. Because we have 300,000 followers. You and me are fucking doing it wrong. We are doing attention tactics, we're doing all of these, we're getting so many
Thank
views.
you. That's all I wanted to point out.
I changed my stance today.
I was so proud of it because you were very clear.
Intentional.
You didn't fall into the trap of AI creator. When if anybody would be looking, they say like Azar AI creators are writing, but you stood there and you were saying, of course it is simple. How many people will have AI creator in their bio? Everybody is having, but that's
Everyone wants
okay.
to be that AI first.
But you were there, you stood it and you were showing it, and somewhere somebody saw. There is no reason for her. She has access to world's best talent.
I think the only thing I wanted to make sure this wasn't was a YouTube video. Which is like do this, right?
Playbook, if you open, you're dead.
I feel like going back and falling asleep and just wondering about like all of this stuff and just being
That's nice.
confused.
Yeah.
I feel it leads to
Some clarity later.
afterwards. Right? It's a very
100%.
weird way of
Yeah.
learning, but in my brain, we have a lot of homework. Awesome. Okay, so it's 11. The class bell has already should be going off. The class bell is not going off. How? But you know, any ending remarks? in
No,
terms
dude,
of-
I've done enough. My action is either.
Your action is?
Yeah, for the personal branding, dude.
Closing
Closing
remarks.
remarks?
Guys, there's so much content out there. It's so easy to get lost in all of that and be like, what do I do? Who am I? This, that. It's as simple as what Venu said. It's not that complicated. You don't have to be that confused,
Yeah.
right? He so simply put everything like in a line. So just don't get overwhelmed with everything that you listen to and you watch. It's as simple as that. Life doesn't have to be that complicated. That's all I want to say.
I think it's easy for you because you don't consume content.
I don't
we are
consume content.
over-consuming content. So every time I'm like, oh, I can do that. I can do this.
That's my,
but what about
that's
this?
my
That guy?
super rule. absolute no
So
consumption
that's
of
the
product.
answer to personal branding. Don't see other people's personal branding. Thank you very much. That is nice, ladies and gentlemen.
Class is over, guys.
Thank you, guys.
I have a group with 300